Okay, so in this lesson, we're going to talk about scripts. No, in our previous lessons and videos, we talk about the interpreter. Okay, and the interpreter or the shell uh, can run the code one line at a time. So single line of code at a time yung pwede niyang ating ilagay doon, no? And we can run a code doon, we can add a single piece of code and then automatically i-run niya when we press enter. No? Okay, but this time we're going to use scripts. Okay, scripts naman is we can write all of our codes na gusto nating ilagay and then minsanan natin siyang i-run and then i-execute niya yon in sequence from the first line up to the last line of the code. Okay, so for example, dun sa PyDroid, ayan, we have your example of script. No, pinupuntahan natin yung interpreter and then tinatype natin dyan yung code na gusto nating ilagay. So for example, g is equal to 4, g, ayan. So one line at a time, no, dinalagay natin yung code natin and then it will execute when we press enter. But this time, we're going to use a script. Okay? So when we open PyDroid, ito na yung lalabas, no? Kapag gumagamit tayo ng script or pag gumagamit tayo ng script doon sa desktop, ito yung step natin, no? Kapag na-install niyo yung Python doon sa Windows PC ninyo, you just open the idle, okay? So paano siya i-open? Click on the start button, no? And then you just search for idle. So parang ganito yung itsura niya kapag i-open natin yung hanapin natin yung idle. Okay, so pag in-open natin yon, mag-a-appear na window and then i-click lang natin yung file and then new file. Okay, so doon sa lalabas na new file na yon, itap doon natin i-encode yung ating script. Okay, so for example, ito yung script na gusto nating i-encode. Encode lang natin doon and then i-save natin siya. So pag na-save na natin, okay, pag na-save natin siya, yun na yung i-run natin na code. And kapag isa-save natin siya, make sure na yan, .py yung ating file name extension. Gumagamit siya ng .py na file name extension. And to run the code, we just press F5, no? Pag press natin yung F5, magra-run na yung ating code. Okay, the Python shell will execute our Python code. So, execute na niya ito, isa-isa from the first line up to the last line. Okay, at ito yung magiging output niya. Example output. Okay? Sa PyDroid naman, no, pag inopen natin, dun na tayo pwedeng mag-type yan. Kaya nito. For example, may tinype na akong script dito. Okay, so each line of code will be executed in sequence. So mag-start siya dito, execute niya itong first line of code. It will ask for an integer, and then second line of code will print the type of that variable z, which is a string, no? And then s is equal to int raised to 2 or int z squared. So ibig sabihin yung z natin na string is gagawin niyang integer and then i-square niya siya. At yung result will be assigned to variable s. And then finally, yon, ilalagay na niya yung i-display na niya yung the square of z is s. Okay, so if we play this one, itong script, pag i-run natin, we just press the play button doon sa baba. Okay? Sa PyDroid, if you're using PyDroid on the Android phone or Android devices. So, yan. Enter an integer, sabi niya. If we press 7, for example, ayan. So, 7 is a class string. The square of 7 is 49. So, in-execute niya isa-isa yung mga codes natin doon sa ating script. Okay? So, that is the script. And also, when writing a script or when writing our code, pwede kayong maglagay ng tinatawag natin na mga comments. So, simple ang comments ay mga labels or mga codes na hindi binabasa ng ating interpreter. Okay? So, for example, maglagay tayo dito ng comment. This will display the result of z squared. For example, yan. This will display the result of z squared. Itong linagay ko na yan, itong linagay ko na ito, okay, this one, this is called a comment. So, meron siyang hashtag or octothorpe doon. Okay? Ang gamit nun is to indicate dito, linelabel lang natin siya kung ano yung ginagawa nito. Okay? Kahit anong ilagay natin dito, hindi yan babasahin ng computer. Kahit ikwento mo pa yung buhay mo dito, okay, walang gagawin yung computer dyan sa part na yan, sa mga comments. Okay? So, for example, ito. Maglagay ako ng comment dyan na ang lagay natin ay print hi. Though, itong code na to ay function na ginagamit ng Python, hindi niya yan babasahin because meron tayong hashtag doon or octothorpe. Okay? This will indicate a comment. Okay, so pag plinay ko yan, wala tayong makikita doon na hi. Okay? Because that is a comment. Okay? So, yun lang naman yung gamit ng comment, no? To label our code. Okay? So, pwede tayong maglagay ng comment sa ating mga codes. For example, mga explanations, ganon, you can add some explanations doon sa inyong mga codes. Okay? So, yun yung comment.